All right. Let me go ahead and get in the stream on my phone here. All right, here it is. All right, hello. The start time for this game was a little confusing, but we're getting ready here. We're kind of getting people into the lobby and getting going here. And yes, we did look like we were going to have another person subbing or go ahead and stream today, but he ended up not feeling up for it. So Worry Not, your favorite caster, is once again here to entertain and or bully you, depending on whether or not you're in the game. There we go. All right. And we have the draft wall here. All right. It's going to be, of course, they switched the sides of me again, but that's okay. Wish I had an easier way to just flip these, but maybe there is and I don't know it. All right, here we go. The draft for game 1 has begun. Team KS on blue, Team BW on red. Oh, let me Control Shift B. There we go. Now it's all relatively lined up properly. Hello, people in chat. Say something to me so I feel validated. It's okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. I am just here to cast. Yay, thank you, hello. Validation. Of course, we got the classic BW fans in the chat with their hashtag get wasted. Very, very charming. Every time I see that, I love it. Rob does not agree. He thinks BW's going down. I love it. It's great. It's going to be Lulu first pick over for Team KS. Looking at the bands here. One mid, one jungler, no one in particular really getting target banned on either team. And the Jinx has returned! There are 2 straight series of no Jinx bans or picks. Here she is. Starting to think we were in an alternate beer league, but no. Sanity has been restored. There she is. It's going to be the Kog'Maw. Already got the makings of the Kog'Maw Lulu comp already. Yay, Kog'Maw! Woo! And then Yorick for Team KS. Could be Yorick jungle. I've heard that's a thing now. Boo, Yorick! I agree with that one. I don't like Yorick. He's annoying. And he split pushes all the time. And he smells bad because of all the dead people. Boo! Whoops. And this is going to be Sejuani lock-in for BW there. Yay, Sejuani. We're going to get your reaction to every champ for the rest of the game subtract. I'm ready for it. Both teams still need a mid laner, so I expect to see a lot of mid lane bans here in the second round. And that is indeed what is happening so far. First game I've caught all season. Who is winning? Well, nobody's winning yet, Rihi. This is draft for game 1. As expected, four straight mid bans. Yeah, but who is winning? I don't know what to tell you, bro. I got nothing. I guess because we're playing League, none of us are winning. Except for maybe us, the viewers, because we're not playing. We're the real winners here. It's them playing the game where we're losing. That's going to be the Malzahar pick for WAPS. No surprise there. And it looks like it is indeed going to be the Yorick jungle after all. With the Illaoi top there, presumably. They should do the rest of the season in Arena. That would be fun. We could do like just for funsies, we could have well, probably be too hard to get people to show up, but it'd be fun to kind of have like an Arena tournament before that runs out in the next few weeks. I think we got, what, 3 weeks for Arena? Someone should see we try to organize that. So you only need 2 players per team, right? So figure each team can scrounge up 2 players for Arena. Audrey, it's all good. It would be fun, though. Boo set! Boo! How many Wukong mids have we seen this season? No one yet. Clearly, they were not inspired enough by your Wukong mid in the playoffs. We haven't seen any Morgana mids either, so clearly people are not really up on the mid lane meta from last season. They didn't learn. All right. They're waiting for something to start the actual draft. I'm not sure what. Is Kog'Maw's never dying? I think that's the plan. So we'll see if they can make it happen. But I'm not sure the Jinx will ever die either. There they go. This game is going to be decided by Smooth Brain guy up top. Win or lose. I mean, maybe. I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, yeah, if he gets dunked on by the set, obviously that's going to be tough, but... Brahm's going to pop off whenever Lulu tries to dive into the Jinx. Yeah, good thinking, bro. Top lane Madarick in my League of Legends? I know, right? Okay, while we're waiting for the spectator delay, who do you like here for game one? Looking at the comps, I do like the idea of Kog'Maw 1v5ing the team fight more than I like the Jinx, but that depends on whether or not they can get the resets for Jinx, because obviously they need that first one, right? I think they have good tools to get that first one, because they have Malzahar ulti. They have a lot of CC they can lay on one guy to get that first kill and get the Jinx excited going. So I also think that Set could just ult one of these big beefy front lines on top of the Kog'Maw, and that's just really tough to deal with. And I also think that they just have better flank potential with and gank potential with the Malzahar and the Sejuani. So at base, I think I like KS's chances better. But I think BW has the playmaking ability to kind of overcome that. So I expect this to be a good game. Both teams are pretty evenly matched in terms of skill level. I like both team comps. Should be a good one. The only thing I find maybe a little questionable is the Galio. We've seen a lot of Galio mid this season in Beer League, and I got to be honest, it doesn't seem like it's done a whole lot of the time. Yeah, he's tanky, but that's not enough to just be a good mid laner. So we'll see how it does. I definitely do think that KS also has the split pushing threat with the York and the Alawi as well. So if the whole team fighting thing isn't working out, or they can't force plays, they could just team fight as well. All right, we'll go ahead and switch the screen over here. In game, go ahead and cut the music, and then we go for game one. Oh, do I have the wrong screen on? Oh. No. What's the problem? There it goes. Okay, that was weird. They're kind of taking a sweet time actually loading into the game here. Maybe they had a pause. Sometimes that happens. Oh. Oh, let's try it again. Hopefully we don't miss too much. Hopefully we don't miss any of the game. It wouldn't be a beer league game without technical issues, right? uh, Please load into the game. Thank you. All right, and in we go. And of course, KS didn't quite line up perfectly correctly, so I gotta move him, but that's okay. I see that Blue Metal is the first mid laner with a sense of conviction, a strong core. He's taking Ignite instead of TP. Thank you, Blue Metal. And Electrocute, too. This guy's not going tank Galio. Nope. He's going AP carry Galio. He wants to do the big damage. Meanwhile, Team BW over here looking for some level 1 action. They are going to be seen. So. Whoa, Nelly, okay.
Won't you join them?
That is a genuinely wild attempt. I mean, that's going to be Set's flash. Okay, it did force Yorick to start W, though, which is interesting. I feel like that's useless in the jungle, right? So he might be kind of in trouble because of that. So we'll see. And I forgot, BW's going to move all their people around. It's not WAPS on Malzahar, it's Serpup. So yeah, because they're all playing different roles than they did last season. That's right. I remember now. Jungle Petso Pri probably doesn't matter. I mean, we'll find out. He's kind of having a hard time with his blue buff. He's already used his potion. Oh boy. I mean, he probably can get it down to smite range, right? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Is he gonna be able to do it? Yes. Okay. He is able to get the camp at least. Junglers are starting opposite sides, but now Sejuani, knowing that the Yorick is not here, go ahead and waltzes on over. And she is not seen yet. We will be seeing when she goes onto the red buff, but at that point it will probably be too late. Yeah. Alright. Here he goes. They do see him. I think they might just leave it, though. I think Yorick's probably too low to actually contest this. He's just going to go ahead and concede the red buff here. 21 viewers. That's the perks of streaming on a Sunday, I suppose. People are actually available to watch. Interestingly, that he only has level 2 here. I guess blue Raptors red only doesn't give enough for level 3. The day I learned. All right. Well, as usual, while I'm talking about nonsense, fights break out. So let's go ahead and back up and see what happened here. Nice double snare by the Jinx with the traps, and Braum's going in deep. Unfortunately, they go a little too deep, and they get baited by the heal and barrier of the Chaos bot lane, and they're both going to go down here. But Sejuani's here to try to gank, and they have. Is she going to try to go for it? I mean, they should. Nope, I think Awesomator's going to go down here. He is indeed. And can he get Lulu as well? No. So, wow, there you go. The Chaos bot lane secures the feats of strength already. Or secures the feat of warfare. Gets 3 kills before 4 minutes. Well done to them. And Yorick, despite his camps getting stolen, is actually ahead quite a bit in farm right now. Well, he's going to get collapsed on by Set, who doesn't have his flash, so he needs to be careful. Probably shouldn't have smited that, to be honest. Probably should have held that smite for this next grab here, because it's going to be contested, but maybe he'd rather just get there faster. It's not a terrible choice. I don't disagree with it. Although Sejuani is going to have smite here now, so he's just going to go ahead and concede this, because he doesn't have smite to contest. So, there you go. No, that was a good smite, you think so? Okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. I think getting there is value in getting there a few seconds earlier, so I'm okay with it. All right. Might be looking for another gank here in the bot lane, but he is spotted out by this pink ward. I still find it funny that we all call them pink wards, even though they haven't been pink wards in like 6 seasons or whatever. And meanwhile, as usual, fights break out while I'm talking. It's actually kind of incredible how consistently I'll be blathering about something like in the game, and fights will just break out like this. So yeah, nice job to get the Malzahar spell shoot off without having to use his W. Yeah, there you go, and that's the power of the Electrocute AP Malzahar. That does a lot. Or Malzahar Galio, AP Electrocute Galio, big damage, huge damage. Well played to him. First set of objectives are coming up now. But KS already up to a 1.5k gold lead. Thanks much to their early success in the bot lane there. However, BW is going to go ahead and call everybody over. They should be able to get this no problemo, because the KS mid and jungler are currently away. Ooh. And in the top lane, Castro goes ahead and gets level 6. Yep, and that's going to be all ahead, man. A nice, easy solo kill for him, although he probably ulted too early. I feel like Smoothbrain guy, you can flash away from this and live, buddy. I'm not sure why he's not. Okay. Or no, wait, no, he doesn't have flash. Never mind. I got confused by what I was looking at on the UI. Never mind. Nice solo kill for Castro there. Gank coming in on the mid lane, but not sure how Fred Galio really needs to be. Yeah, I guess he is not as tanky as your usual mid Galio, so he has to be a little bit careful. Sejuani's going to go ahead and try to move on as well. She's already secured the first grub. But KS is going to go ahead and say, hey, no, those are our grubs, thank you very much. And now the teams are kind of, the 3v3 is kind of converging here. Galio's going in. Sejuani's not level 6 yet, so she doesn't have the ulti to really make this play happen. Oh, and now the Alawi ult comes in. No set ulti because of the 1v1 earlier. In the end, that just ends up being a 1 kill. That could have been a lot worse for BW. So good job getting out of there once they realized they couldn't take that fight. Ooh. So Balzar go for the kill here. Does he have the damage? No, not quite. Unfortunately, couldn't get one more auto off to secure that kill. Nice try. And you just be careful here. Like, he could easily die here. Oh, okay. Sir Puff's just go ahead and let him go. I guess Sir Puff doesn't have a lot of mana, so he's just going to be content to push the wave and back here. Ooh, but another all-in going on in the top lane. I feel like this is actually one of the melee matchups that Eloy probably struggles with because, you know, you play around your ulti, right? So you ult and you all the tentacles, but and all the tentacles come down, but Set can just ult you away from all your tentacles, and then he's in a good position, I think. So, I mean, maybe that's not enough, but that's just my intuition. But yeah, here he goes here. He's kind of Set's trying to get behind the ultimate way, not quite able to get the angle. Oh, gank is coming down. Back over to see this gank. Oh, I yawned. My goodness. Okay. So Ronnie's going to come here. She's got level 6. Doesn't have Q. Nice attempted Braum ulti there. Not quite able to get him. They do get enough damage on the Lulu, though, so she's going to go down. And they might just try to dive him afterwards if he stays. Especially if he walks up here, which that's what they're waiting for. And York's coming too. No, forget top lane. We're looking at this bot lane play. Let's see what happens here. You have York's trying to look for an angle while Sejuani's waiting. Ooh, an Awesomator buddy. I mean, okay. No, that's probably the right call. Play around your York. Let him help you out. And he ends up having to, Sejuani has to flash out because the bot lane isn't close enough to help. Nice bait by Awesomator to get a free flash out of the main jungler. Oh yeah, Castro is just bullying this poor allowing the top lane. Oh, now he's going for the dive once again. Ooh. Castro needs to be careful. Oh, he is going to get the... Oh, very unfortunate that the turret didn't shoot him here. And that Smooth Brain guy wasn't able to get another W off or another set of tentacle slams. I'm actually really surprised that Castro got away with that dive. But, hey, well played to him. Still about a 600 gold lead here for Team KS. And it's going to be a Bork rush here for Set. He wants to keep dominating that lane. He's going for the damage. All right. Second Dragadier is spawning pretty soon as our second set of grubs. Now, because he's in the jungle, can he just keep his maiden forever as long as it doesn't die? Is that how that works? It doesn't ever time out, right? It just goes until it dies. So yeah, it's kind of cheeky. You can just play around with it in the jungle. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't believe that turret shot didn't shoot Set again. That looked like it was in range for sure, but apparently not. Oh, and they're looking to lay an ambush here on Lord Wrath here in the mid lane. Ooh, and he's going to get CC'd by the Galleon. He's going to go down. That's tough. That is tough. And now they're going to try to look for the rest of Team BW as well. Nice Braum ulti, but unfortunately, York is just kind of getting focused here. However, Ian, he's going to end up going down to the Malzahar burn. That's going to get Jinx excited, but unfortunately not really able to follow up anymore. However, Castro is running down here now. Try to help out while Alawi's in top lane. And they should be able to secure the dragon because of this. They can force it with him here. Not ideal to let them get first 2 dragons, but really couldn't be helped. So a nice job by Sir Pup, recognizing that he should TP top here. Well, since his top laner is busy. Did they nerf Grasp? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, he's just been very on the defensive in these fights up in top lane. He's clearly very, very worried about the set, so he's not playing very aggressively. BW gonna move in all these grubs as well. They are seen, but I don't think KS can really do anything about it. That will, or that should be the feats of strength over for BW here as soon as they secure this last grub. And indeed it is. Well, actually, no, it's not. They only have the 1. Never mind. And again, I'm blabbing about nonsense. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We'll go up and see what happens here. Yeah, because KS is the one who got the 3 kills one. That's right. So it's whoever gets first turret next. Okay, and they end up trying to go in for the Jinx here. Nice ambush from the bush. But I are able to finish them off before the Galio. Or no, the Galio is on their team, so the cavalry has arrived, and they're going to run them all down. Oh, and the Ghoul kill finishes off the Sejuani. Great play for Team KS there. They may have given up the grudge, but they did get a triple kill out of it. Now to a 3k gold lead for them. Great job. And Smooth Brain Guy up here, I know you're having a rough game so far, but your team's doing great, so you just need to hang in there and try your best and not let this set snowball too hard. That's all you can do. And try to be a threat, so they have to keep responding to you. You can't hear me, but you aspiring top laners in the chat can hear me. A bit of a get going off here on the Galio. Great flash, though, able to get away. It does have Nimbus Cloak, too, which is an interesting choice. I like it. I like it. I think it's good. It's good playmaking, so I respect it. I'm actually trying to figure out why Galio has so much health regen. Okay, he did for a second there, but now he doesn't. I'm not sure why. Okay. Maybe he had red buff? I don't know. I'm not going to rewind to check. And KS doing great. I mean, they're other than top, they've got pretty sizable leads, and even then, he's only down about 600 gold there, so he can hang in there. Alawi's a pretty resilient champion. Looking like another shaping up for another 3v3 at the bot lane. They do not see the Sejuani here, so they could potentially bait him into some kind of play. This maiden in this skin looks an awful lot like the robot Velka skin. So every time I see that, I think of the robot Velka skins. It's got very similar like color scheme, the tendrils and stuff. So as usual, if fight breaks out here and while I'm talking, they do kind of get a bit of an engage on Awesomator, but they are able to disengage. Bit of fighting here in the mid lane. Galio is going in, and he does big damage. Oh my goodness! And Galzar doesn't have ulti. Yeah, he probably could have kept going, to be honest, but that's okay. Probably good. Looks like Otacon. Yeah, it kind of does look like Otacon too, yeah. Yeah, feats will come down to whoever gets tower first. Is anybody particularly close? Not really. All the towers are still about half health or above, so might be a while before we see it still. BW is moving on here on the Rift Herald, though, before Dragon spawns. You moved away from the 3v3 bot to a poke in mid? I think I saw it, didn't I? Didn't I see the part where they caught the Kog'Maw and they ran away? I thought it was over. You might be right. I'm a bad caster, so I make up for it with quantity, but I am my attention is not the best. They do go ahead and get the rotate out here, and now they're going to try to pull off a gank on the Galio. They are trying to kind of see if they can pull a bait here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Dragon has spawned here. They're even behind in gold, but BW is doing a great job getting these objectives. So, KS definitely does need to kind of prioritize these a little bit more. They can't be giving all of these up while they're ahead. Kind of going in on the Yorick maiden, taking it down. That's a huge part of Yorick's teamfight power, so it's a big loss to lose that. Oh, and they're trying to go in on the Galio, while the rest of his team's a little out of position, and they're blowing all the CC, but he should be fine. Yep, he's going to land some CC in return. But, and yeah, Kog'Maw's just kind of doing damage, but Jinx is excited as Yorick goes down, and all the rest of KS has to flee. Nice flash, but Lulu to not die to that Jinx rocket. So yeah, they should be able to just move on over to the Dragon now. They got their one kill they needed, especially on the jungler. Blue Metal once saved your life, Rihi. That sounds like a very interesting story that you should share with chat. Meanwhile, in the top lane, nice ulti way to get behind Smoothbrain guy and ult him away. And that should be a kill for him here. Yep. And yeah. I mean, once the set snowballs with Bork, there's not a whole lot you could do except just play safe under your tower. So still about a 1.5k gold lead for KS, but the problems of these dragons in that top lane are mounting. Big damage here on the Sejuani, but he might be getting himself baited here. Ooh. Whoa! Okay, Blue Metal isn't even entirely sure on what exactly he wants to do here. Yep. Doesn't end up getting, takes too much damage and ends up getting dove by the bot lane there. And now they're trying to gank this set, but I think he's just too big to try to gank quite like that. So Ruinous Atacon has spawned. It has spawned on the bottom side of the map. Pro tip here for people, for you top laners who are ever in Smoothbrain guy's position here. When you're losing and behind and they really want to fight you, you want to make sure to finish your boots too as fast as possible because you need to be able to run away. Because they want to fight you, right? So if you need that mobility to deal with that. So you need to get your plated steel caps or your Swifties or whatever you're getting. Because if the guy who really wants to fight you is faster than you, guess what? He gets to fight you a lot. So yeah, prioritize finishing your boots when you're behind like this. So there you go. I'm not going to single out Smoothbrain too much either, because Beer League has a few people that are notorious for not finishing their boots as quickly as they should be. I'm not going to name any names, but I have mentioned it before in the past, so... Gotta get your boots. Move speed's the best stat. Gotta get them. Looking for a gag here. Nice angle. It is going to go ahead and trap the Jinx, so she has to flash. But it should be fine. Actually, they're pouring a lot of damage on the Braum. He has to flash as well. Ooh. Just barely survives the Kog'Maw ultimate. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, Alawi's at the point where she's just kind of getting run down to this tower by Castro. I mean, they need to get her out of this lane. Like, I know they want to try to play around. I don't think they're far enough ahead on other parts of the map that they could just take the 4v4 and ignore this problem. Like, they have to do something about this. So, it's tough. It's not fun, but it is what it is. Nice cheeky ult there by Waps to stop these guys' back, so they can't get back in time to stop this. Meanwhile, fight's kind of breaking out here in the jungle. Let's back up and see it. Ooh, Lord Wrath kind of getting caught out a little bit here by Estok, or maybe the other way around. You know, he's actually giving Sejuani the business, but his team is coming in. Oh no! Lulu's trying to rotate to help the Yorick, who doesn't need help, but in the end, she ends up getting caught out by the Goon Squad. By W. Ooh, that's tough. It's tough, trying to be a good teammate. Now, Estok flashes in, but unfortunately the Braum's too close by, and he's not going to have the follow-up to finish this play. Galio's going to come in, and now Kog'Maw's going to come up the side. That should be a kill here. And that should be another kill here. Nice 2 kills there. Nice response by KS. Yeah, Lord Wrath. Lord Wrath's been struggling in the jungle here today. So, but well, he's doing a good job getting objectives. He's been struggling with the fights, but the objectives he's done great. So, the 4th dragon is up. Definitely both teams have to play for this one. And you're in a tough spot here. Because yeah, you're kind of just conceding positioning on this dragon here, and that's just gonna be an easy Earth Soul here for Team BW. Oh, nice oh my god, nice stun there by the set on the Kog'Maw. And Castro's just kind of, yeah, he's just 1v5ing this backline right here. That cannot happen. I don't know how exact. Let me go ahead and back up here. Let's see this. There is no universe in which he should be able to just get on the backline like that, completely uncontested. So let's see what happens. He's kind of waiting. They see him. He kind of just, yeah, I mean, Automator's just standing way too close. Yep, and ends up getting blasted. Yep, can't have that happen. Great play by Castro, though. Absolutely carries that team fight. 3 for nothing there, and then they're going to TP top to stop the Elias split push as well. Yeah, they got to help the Cog. They picked to play around the Kog'Maw, so they got to help him. Kog'Maw needs to position a little better too, I will say. Like, there's no universe in which he should be allowed, in which Set should be able to just walk up and EM for free. But still, definitely still very much winnable for KS. They still have a great team comp, but they need to kind of play the fights better and keep the Kog'Maw clean. It's a hard ask when their enemy top laner is this big, but they got to find a way. They definitely have the chance to make it happen. Now, Does Yorick get ghouls from jungle camps? The attack kills a target, it leaves a grave. So yeah, I guess jungle monsters count. Alright. Classic spell type list missing health heal. Nice tooltip there, Riot. And yeah, not really tough position here for Team KS because the Allow is just not strong enough to really split push. So she's just really behind. And again, she still doesn't have her boots, so KS is, or BW is going to get wounded. Unfortunately, Lulu gets caught out by the Malzahar. Looks like she should live, but blowing too many resources trying to save just the Lulu, and they're trying their best to kite this out. Oh, and unfortunately, Alawi ends up TPing behind, so they just disengage and kill her instead. Yet you can't TP behind when your team is behind. Well, actually, she's doing work so far, and Kog'Maw's doing damage. Although he is very far forward, he's going to end up going down, but he should take Castro with him. And he will indeed. It's going to be a huge shutdown over the Kog'Maw. In the end, the Alawi ended up doing a lot more in that fight than I expected. Obviously, BW still came out ahead. I'm not sure if they can do this. I mean, yeah, they should be able to. As far as got Leandres, yeah, they can do it. Yeah, I mean, they may have lost, 5-2, but they got a huge shutdown for the Kog'Maw. That's probably worth it, to be honest. Now, the Baron obviously isn't worth it, but not a lot you can do about that. Jungle Pets make Sedge invincible. That is true. That is true. Smooth Brain was there. He made a big impact in that fight, and I think if they hadn't had to blow up a bunch of cooldowns on Lulu just to survive, I think they probably would have won that team fight. But alas. Still only about a 3k gold lead here for Team BW, although unfortunately it looks like Smooth Brain guy is going to get caught out here. Yeah. I did say it. Smooth Brain, or BW does have a lot of pick potential with the Malzahar and the Sejuani, and they've been making good on it. So oh, sorry, I didn't mean to fast forward there. And they're just pushing with Baron. And if they're able to get a kill or two here, they might be able to just end right on this Baron push. Yeah, Blue Mail's trying to go in. Nice Zhonya's, but in the end, yeah, he's just going to get ulted on top of the backline. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the set's just too big. They can't keep Kog'Maw clean. I imagine that will be the end of game one here, but we'll see. Okay, game's not ending quite yet. Elder is spawning here pretty soon, though. I imagine if BW is able to secure a dragon here, or Elder, that will indeed seal this game, but we shall see. Alawi Penta incoming. That would be quite the turnaround, for sure. And they're going to say, okay, you're going to get this close to our contest. We'll disengage on you. So it's going to go ahead and ulti in. Ooh, fantastic 4-man flash stun by Set there. Yep, that's going to be game. That is tough. That is tough. All right. Let's go ahead and just fast forward here to the end. And GG to BW. They were behind in gold most of the game, but they got the objectives. They hung in there. They took advantage of the top lane lead. They'll take game 1. We'll play to them. BW took their lunch money, yeah, as the game went on. Just go ahead and get the draft link from these guys here. Thank you. All right. Oh, that's not the right thing. Here we go. I want teams are switching sides here. Wait. Yes, they are switching sides there. Okay, I'm confusing myself. All right, we're just getting ready for game 2. Smoothbrain guy might need to go support. Yeah, maybe. That does happen sometimes. Top lane is rough. Top lane is real rough. I don't know if they'd be able to make that kind of move, but I'm sure that's something they're discussing. Man, Adam, you're very critical. You're more critical than me. Yeah, no, he just had a really tough time in top lane. I don't think they lost just because of him, to be fair. It just didn't help. Like they can't, like, they gave up like the first 3 dragons before top lane even really mattered. So it's definitely not just his fault. So there was some macro issues with KS as well. So can't pile it all at the feet of the Smoothbrain guy, I'm afraid, despite his struggles. Oh. I think we're waiting on one player taking a short break, so we'll get started here pretty soon. All right, and the draft has begun. Apparently, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but here we go. All right. And are they going to get a ban in time? Do they realize that the ban phase has begun? I do not believe that they have. All right. Slamurai, what rank are you? I am Diamond 2 at the moment. Let me look. Yeah, Diamond 2, 11 LP. So I'm up there. I'm decent, I guess. First ban is Zoe. Okay. So they just forgot to ban. Or they didn't lock it in, but first ban is Zoe there for Team BW. Our drafter can't click anything. Okay. I guess they're going to reset because the draft isn't working quite right from Team BW there. Also, I've never had anyone call me Slammer like that before. That's kind of funny. I like that. All right. We'll go ahead and try again here. What's my real name? That one I'm going to keep to myself. Although some people in Beer League do know it. Let's see. So what is happening? So weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the bands are working. Don't tell him, Jeremy. Is that what your name stands for, Jeremy? JRMY? Or is that an N? No, it's an M. Okay. I'm guessing that stands for Jeremy, but... Ugh. I don't believe in vowels. That's fair. Vowels think they're irreplaceable, that we need them to make language. We'll show them. That's going to be a Sejuani instant lock-in first pick for BW. That's a very interesting choice. I mean, it worked last game, so it's just an odd champion to pick so early in the draft. So you're kind of committing to a more melee-heavy comp the moment you pick that. So maybe that's what they want to do anyway, but I don't know if I'd like showing my hand quite that early. Jinxman not surprising after last game. Yeah. And then ban the set, too. They don't want to deal with that anymore. Do they take Cog again? We'll see. Jinx is from Arcane, therefore broken. That is true. That is true. BW is going to go ahead and go for Caitlyn here. Caitlyn is also from Arcane. Did Seraphine ever make it into Arcane? I never actually watched it, so I don't know. I know she's supposed to be from that part of the lore. Am I eating? I'm chewing gum. Damn. No Seraphine and... Loud chewer. Sorry. Let me move my mic farther away. Maybe that'll help. Damn, Adam, you're going in hard today. You're new, too. Got some damn account created today. All right. We got some more Arcane champs in here. Oh, that's not what I want. It's gonna be Xerath over for BW or Blitzsprite. He has none to play Xerath. Although usually, or no, not Blitzsprite. No. Hold on. No, Blitzsprite is on a different team, right? He's on Team Malphite, I think. Yeah. Serpup is the mid laner for BW. That's right. I'm a little hard to remembering who all's where because people keep switching their team names. Honestly, gonna be a Mel support over Team BW, presumably. Sivir is kind of an interesting pick here after seeing the Caitlyn. I'm kind of surprised by that. Actually, you want to pick into that matchup if you can help it. And the Sion last pick, all right. See who his top lane opponent will be. I'm assuming that is a jungle Darius. Is that is apparently super meta right now, from what I've heard. And they're going to run it back on the Alawi. Okay. Interesting choice. Okay. Yeah, DK and Metcalf to the Steelers. Yeah, I just saw that on Reddit. That's true. Niner Slimes is known for his Blitzcrank. All right. In they go. While we're waiting for them, let's look at the comps here. I do like the BW comp a lot. Good zone control and poke in Siege, with some nice front line to go with it as well. Not a lot of melee champs to go with the Sejuani, so which I was a little worried about, but I mean Sejuani's still pretty useful even if she doesn't have melee champs to help her necessarily. So I like their comp a lot. As for Team KS, Sivir was an interesting choice. Looking for kind of a more run-in comp. With the Darius and the Alawi. The Alawi should probably have an easier time top lane against Sion compared to the set. So I expect top lane won't be quite as much of an issue as it was last game. The Syndra pick is interesting. It has pick potential against these three squishies on BW, so I like that part. You know, Sivir, Seraphine have a lot of team utility. I think they might have a hard time in the lane, though. That's the main thing I'm worried about. And Darius jungle is apparently really busted right now. So we'll see how Team KS does with that. Darius can carry this. They let him get ahead. Yeah, I could see it. They don't really have much in the way of tank killing power on BW. So if the big boys on KS can get rolling, it could be really tough for BW to respond to that. His Cinder Stun, the Seraphine should be good. Very hard comp into Mel. Yeah. Gotta be very careful with that Seraphine ulti if the Mel Reflect is still up, because you don't want to CC your whole team. Also, I don't know how this interaction works. If Syndra tries to like launch her ball for a stun and Mel reflects that, does it reflect the ball back and stun Syndra instead? I actually don't even know. Would it even reach Syndra? I mean, probably not, right? Unless she was casting it when the ball was really close to herself for some reason. I really don't know. Go Cavs, indeed. All right, and I will be right back while we wait for the spectator delay. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to... That's not right. Here it is. Go to the in-game overlay, power the music off, and into game we go. No trouble loading in this time. Going right for it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And let's move people before I forget. That was a horrible. Oh my god, that was like the worst possible order to do that in, but. Alright. And it wouldn't be a Beer League game without a pause. Without technical issues and without a pause. It's always something. Every series. Blue Minnow told me he doesn't like Syndra when I said he should learn her. I don't like Syndra either, so I get that. Every time I play Syndra, I just get camped to shit and don't have a good time. It's not fun.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And it's going to be the lethality Caitlyn was choice. Oh, or maybe not lethality, but the first strike Caitlyn. Double first strike bot lane for Team BW.
Minions have spawned.
Nice copy pasta there, Jeremy. Jungler starting on opposite sides here. From what I understand, Darius' jungle clear is really, really fast. And that's part of why he's so strong right now. So we'll see how his first clear compares. Well, actually, we won't really because it says when he's immediately going for the invade and got to steal his blue buff. Oh, there we go. No. Let directed camera do its thing. There we go. We're going ahead and look for the early get behind gank here. Sejuani does have level 3 after 3 camps this time. I think you need to have either Krugs or Gromp as one of the 3 to get level 3 from 3 camps, I believe. Darius kind of looking here for a gank in the bot lane. Can they land enough CC to make this gank happen? Oh, the flash pull. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't think they quite have the damage to finish it off. The valiant effort, though, and Awesomator actually needs to be careful. Ooh. Pops a lot of sums here, but in the end, that ends up causing Xerath to overextend. Nice! Seraphine, E to slow both of them, but in the end, Darius goes down. Are they able to finish off Brain Crane? They are. Double kill over to the bot lane for Team... Oh my goodness, what? Team KS. That was kind of a wild back and forth bot lane play right there, but absolutely huge wave that Waps is missing here because of that. That's tough. Blue Metal kind of being mean to Mel here in the mid lane. It's kind of how I expected the matchup to go. Dragon is coming up here. Darius can do it pretty quickly on his own, from what I understand, which he might look to do. Darius sneaks in here into the bot bush, is able to get a nice pull, sneaky pull on Azerath, and he's going to go down. Now Sejuani's here. They need to be careful. They should be able to kite him out here, though. They will indeed. They are taking a lot of damage, though. The Lord of Wrath ends up having to flash out as well. They're going to go ahead and move on over to this dragon. They are all fairly low, though, so they need to be a little bit careful. That plant will help a bit. That is indeed going to be first dragon over to them. The boss learned how to play Sion for Castro. That was nice of him. Oh. Blue Metal here is looking for a cheeky play, but he is standing right on a ward. And I feel like Sion could probably just ulted and ganked that, but in the end, they decided to go for the grubs instead. Alawi is here, and Darius is on his way, but, well, nope, he's actually just going to go ahead and farm. Doesn't have level 6 yet, probably not too eager to fight this, take this fight. Especially against the level 6 Sejuani. Kind of a bit of a fight breaking out here bot lane. Ooh, Syndra needs to be super careful. He's going to get ganked by the Sejuani here. Opts not to go for it. Definitely could have. No E on that Syndra at the moment. Definitely a missed opportunity there. Cameron keeps wanting to look at top lane. Now they're going to go for the gank in the mid lane. Here comes the ulti, but Blue Metal flashes forward, ends up trying to flash ulti the Mel, but Mel reflects a lot of it, so it ends up doing damage to the Syndra instead. Yeah, can't go for that play when she still has the reflect, I'm afraid. But I respect the idea. But nope, just escape the gank. Darius here looking to get some cheesery on. Neither jungler going ahead and smiting that. I'm not sure who actually got that. Let's see. It was blue team that got it. He's going to go ahead and get a kill on the Sejuani though. So she gets the scuttle crab, but she does pay for it. Ooh, and Wax is kind of caught out here. He needs to blow both his sums in order to escape. Actually, he didn't need to blow his barrier, but he did anyway. So, ooh, nice attempt to block that with spell shield, but alas. Ooh, nice, very nice stun by Brain Crane there. That lasts a long time when it goes that far. Oop, and Silent gets level 6 and he's looking for the ulti. He's got 4 shots here at rank 1. He only has 3 of them. That's pretty good. That kind of changes the tide of this lane, I think. Now Seraphine's chunked enough. She doesn't really want to hang out for too long. She's kind of hiding, see if she can get a cheeky E off or something. Darius is coming here. He's not seen. Sivir goes ahead and pops the ulti. And now go ahead, flash pull, not flash double pull here. There we go, and that's going to be a kill on the Xerath. They're going to be able to kill on the Sivir as well. No. Darius probably gave up on that gank a little early. Probably could have gotten the Caitlyn kill as well, but opts to play it safe. Which is fine. "27 viewers, man! I think that's a season high so far. All right, very fun." So far, a very even game so far. Only about a 500 goal lead here for Team KS. Yeah, first strike Kate. Yeah, I'm not... Honestly, I don't like first strike Caitlyn in general, after they nerfed lethality as much as they have, but... Ooh, that ended up being a nice chunk of damage from the Caitlyn, actually. I think he actually... He didn't get the final headshot off. That would have done a lot of damage to that Seraphine, but in the end, she is A-okay. They do pick up the Xerath again. The Xerath, unfortunately, has kind of been a victim this game. Second set of objectives are spawning here in about 10 seconds. Looks like teams are going to go ahead and opt to trade for them, just like last time. Yep, and that's exactly what's happening. I don't know what Seraphine skin this is, but I kind of like the aesthetic. She's kind of got like the Victorian goth aesthetic going on that skin. I like that. Anyway. Ends up does blocking it with a spell shield this time. Oh, Xerath's gonna have an ulti. And Atlas has got the happy feet. And Altimeter says, all right, well, if you're gonna stand still, I'm gonna go in instead. But in the end, he ends up being able to retreat. Ooh. Very unfortunate Seraphine ulti there. And now the Sejuani's coming in as well. And they should both go down here. Well, Sivir does have both their sums, so she'll probably escape. But now Syndra is here, as is Darius. And now this play... Sivir doesn't have going down. All right, let's see the dunks. Come on, dunk him. Oh no, Castro is here, and he does not appreciate Darius trying to gank his bot lane, and that completely turns it around. I think that maybe shows a little bit of inexperience with Darius there for S-Stock, because he could have very easily just dunked and got the first kill and gotten 5 stacks and cleaned all this up, but he kind of played it slow, and that stalled long enough for Castro to TP in and make a huge play. No. Interesting item choice. Titanic Hydra, first item for Sign. Clearly going for that lane pressure. They are going to go for a gank on him, however, though. He does not have his ulti yet, so he should go down here. Well, probably shouldn't have popped the pole here quite so early. Yep. Just saved it for when he tried to flash over the wall. They should still get him, but... Okay. Don't make me eat my words. They should still get him, right? Yeah, they do still get him, but... Ended up taking more time and resources than they really should have. Yeah. More fights kind of break out here in the bot lane. Caitlyn very low, but Xerath is doing a great job kind of pressuring with his remaining thing there. Need to be careful of that long range, those bouncing boomerangs there can hit you from even way past the wave. Natlas does have ulti here, but he's pretty low on mana. So yeah, he only has that. He doesn't have enough for a full combo. So... Nice combo by Syndra there. Just be careful though, she's gonna get ganked by Syndra. Doesn't see that the ward is being swept, so is way overextended. But she probably should be fine here if she especially rotates down to her Darius, which is exactly what's happening. I don't know how that didn't stun, but Darius is here to help. They managed to both avoid the Mel Snare, and Lord Wrath should go down here, and indeed he will. Probably didn't even need to use the Seraphine ulti or Syndra ulti to be honest, but that's okay. That is going to be first tower, though. For Castro. Was that secure then the feats of strength? No, it does not. Okay, yeah, because KS got the kills one. So it'll be whoever gets this next objective here, because they're both at 2 apiece. Next objective, Rift Herald up here. Dragon spawning about 36 seconds. We're going to go ahead and go for this tower. But they are kind of conceding Rift out here, which is not ideal when that gives the feats of strength, but maybe that was just the best trade they had available. They should get the dragon here in return for this, but the objective order matters. Although 3 dragons is probably worth more than feats of strength, to be honest. And Simon's going to go ahead. Oh, no, I thought I heard ult sound, but I guess not. He's go ahead and walk in here. And Alawi does not have TP, so KS is kind of stuck on a 4v5 here. They kind of need to hurry up and get this dragon in and get out of here. They do get the dragon, and they try to need to kite out. Luckily, they have a good comp to do that with the Sivir. I don't know, they need to run. And they're on their way out, but unfortunately, there's just so much CC coming down. They do get the dragon, which is good, but they do lose 3 people for it, so... Blue Metal is going to get stunned there. That's probably going to be his death as well. Yep, that's going to be the melt. Yep. It's tough. And that's the big downside, is that even if Smooth Braid guy is kind of keeping up relatively in farm, and not dying, because he's getting pressured so much and having to use his TP to recover his lane, he doesn't have it for plays like that, so, you know, there's more to pressure than just kills. But overall, a fairly similar situation last game in terms of the objective situation. KS down about 3k gold, but they do have a 3-dragon lead, which is more or less where we were on the opposite side last time. As Wani goes ahead and tries to flash to get away, Darius is going to get knocked up here. Not going to be able to make this play. They're gonna be, looks like they might catch the Darius out here. Oh. Yep, but he's gonna go ahead and go down. Nice pick for Team BW. What's the goal difference between the top laners? Well, you can check. See, it's about 1.8 thousand right now. So, about half of the total difference. But yeah, Sion's just kind of at that critical mass of tankiness where he's just hard to just really stop. And yeah, BW is pretty good. They had a pretty fun series, I believe, against it was CR about a week or two ago. In the end, they ended up losing, but it was a very fun series to watch. Sion is too easy to engage on KS this game. I agree with that. They don't really have anyone on the team that really just wants to tank the Sion ulti in a team fight, which is not ideal. It'd be really helpful to have like a Nautilus or something that could just step in front and be willing to eat that. Oh, and speaking of the Sion ulti, here it comes. Ooh, and Sivir doesn't actually spell shield this in time. He doesn't get hit. He should be okay, but, well, you just have to kind of just book it from this Sion. BW is going to go ahead and go for the Atakan. They're going to go ahead and try to get in. They do secure it. Unfortunately, Seraphine ulti dies just before it ends up hitting any of BW, so now they got to run. Alawi is TPing in here, but a little bit far behind. It will provide some cover for the backline in case they need to leave. Yeah, Darius is just kind of getting run down by the Sejuani, unfortunately. Spoodring guy is in here getting some ult done, but that Mel damage coming in, that's tough. Yep, and that's going to be a 5-for-0 ace for Team BW. Man. Yeah. And yeah, I think the game's just starting to slip away. It's great they got the first 3 dragons, but now that they're down 6k, it's going to be real hard to win a team fight again anytime soon. You know, Mel was behind. Syndra was getting bullied by the Syndra, but now she's 5-0. So that's tough. That is tough. Try to flash in on the Xerath. They should get him here. They do indeed. And Swarmwell Syndra is getting 1v1 by Sion here on the side lane. He's gonna have to blow flash him back. Ooh. That's going to be Sivir down there. Nice flash to avoid the Darius pull. Ooh, and Sion's able to take a blast plant over here to get kind of the angle, and that's going to be enough to let a CC train on the Seraphine, who goes down. Still fight breaking out here. I looked away for just a second. Of course, that means that stuff starts happening here. Sion's going to ulti here, and that should... Ooh, that's going to go ahead and be cindered down. And Darius is here, but he's having trouble actually getting into these fights before getting CC trained, so... Yeah. Presumably PW will be able to push to end here, or at least secure the inhibs and then go for Baron. Oh, okay. Oh. Silver's kind of off here on the side trying to make something happen, but... Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a gank here on Smoothbrain Guy, but Sejuani ult doesn't land, so he's able to go ahead and just honestly probably even need a flash, but he does indeed. Now BW is gonna go ahead and move around this Baron. They do see it. KS is moving in here. Ooh, unfortunately not able to land a pull on the Zera. It's a pretty slow Baron take here, though. So they're gonna have some time to do some stuff, but Castro's here just being a menace, as he should be. Ooh. And the Seraphine ulti does get reflected. Yeah, I mean, that's why Seraphine's bad. That's why Seraphine struggles against Mel, because that's exactly what can happen. And yeah, that would have been a great great Seraphine ulti, unfortunately. Yep. We're all going to go down here. And that should be it here for game 2. Yep, Castro is indeed going to... Castro is just going to go ahead and TP here and end the game. Yep, that's going to be it. So yeah, that's going to be a 2-0 for Team BW. Top series here for Team KS. But yeah, I mean, they were in decent position to win both these games, but in the end, they just had a hard time forcing plays with their lead to make it happen. So yeah, plus, you know, the whole top-end situation, which has already kind of been discussed, so I won't repeat it again. But yeah, there you go. BW 2-0, showing that they are indeed a strong team. Let's see. What do we have any other... Do we have any other games scheduled yet? Doesn't look like it. None of the weeks scheduled. None of the games next week are scheduled yet. So we don't know when the next one will be. Probably won't be for at least a few days. So yeah, that wraps up week 4 for Beer League. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.